We'll talk with George here. George Wilson, is it?
It is George Wilson, and I'm the impresario sight and sound of the Scavo Clown Band.
Okay, I thought you were like the Grand Poobah of clowns.
Well, we don't mess around. This is a Scottsville Philharmonic that I think for however they've been running parades in Muskegon. You're in Muskegon, right?
Muskegon, right.
All right, Oscar. Well, how long they've been running? I think we started with the Seaway, and then whatever title you'd call that big parade in June, we've been there.
Okay.
And right now, I understand we've received a lot of pressure. Oscar Osbo,
right.
That's you,
right?
And I got this from usually reliable source down in Muskegon.
Okay.
The Sheriff's Department. Sheriff Carter told me this.
All right.
He said he knows Oscar well.
Okay.
You're a regular customer?
Not recently. Not recently.
But he says that you have an enormous amount of talent. We heard about you last year when we played a show for him. So I'm here we're actually going to invite you to march with the Scavo Clown Band this coming Saturday in Muskegon.
Oh, so I don't have to go through an interview or anything? I'm just invited?
Huh?
I'm invited.
You're invited.
Okay, now what did he say my talent was?
Well, your talent was making a lot of noise.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do that.
And said you've been known to make a lot of noise and make a fool of yourself.
Yeah, I do that, right.
And that's probably the best qualifications you can to join our organization.
I'm very good at that. Yeah.
Now, I understand you play the Norton.
Okay.
I mean, there's not too many Norton players, around.
Right,
and this is why we're really especially interested with you, because we had one, but he died and went to heaven.
Okay.
And we've been looking one ever since, and we found out you are a Norton player.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've been
where did you learn the Norton, sir?
Where did I learn that? Well, I tell you what, my father from Norway, he brought the Norton over and he taught me.
So. Well, I thought it was Juilliard. Somebody said you did go to Juilliard.
Well, that was my cousin. Juilliard.
Well, the Nortons are in the family. But anyway, a Norton, of course, is a unique instrument that any place in the band that you walk with, whatever section, you blend right in.
Okay.
Including the drums.
All right. They've been telling me around here too that I don't need to dress up as a clown because I pretty much can.
Well, yeah, I've understood that when it comes to high fashion cotillier, you ain't.
That's right.
Is that true?
That's true.
Well, you've got to remember we do insist on clean shorts and socks.
Yeah, that I can do.
That you can do.
Okay, I can handle that part.
No, sir, we don't want you to be nervous because there's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of people in Muskegon this coming Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the great all-time parades.
Right.
There is. Have you ever been in the great all-time parade in Muskegon?
I've ridden in the trunk once.
You were in the trunk. Right. I mean, you can't get out there and stroll among the masses.
Yeah, see, that's what I was wondering. That's a long parade. That goes on for quite a while.
Yes, it does. It's a great parade. I'll tell you, last year, and it was fantastic. Probably one of the greatest parades I've ever had. And they've had some great parades in Muskegon for many, many years, whether it was the Seaway or the Lumber Town or the Music Festival, whatever they call it.
Right.
They've had some great parades, but the last couple of years, I'll tell you, it's been the best ever.
Okay, Summer Celebration is what they call it now.
Summer Celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Muskegon's a great town.
It is.
And so also we're going to send you a Clown Band Code of Honor and Ethics.
Okay.
And you have to sign your name with in blood.
In blood.
But hey, we're just sort of like the boys, the what do they call them, the happy fellows, or the anyway. But I mean, because we don't just turn anybody loose on the streets of Muskegon.
I understand that. Okay. Yes.
And so meet us at the Muskegon Eagles.
All right.
And again, like I said, clean shorts and socks.
Right.
And so you're for Norton.
By Fort Norton.
You're for Norton.
For
and
Norton.
Do you play that in treble clef or bass clef?
I never got that far with Julia.
Well, of course, for Norton, and regardless how you do it, it's there.
Right.
And we're looking forward to seeing you. Now, how will I recognize you? And I mean, there's a lot of people in Muskegon. And just every once in a while you see one of the strange ones. Now, I understand from many of your great friends in the Sheriff's Department, you're strange.
Yeah.
So how will I notice you right off the bat, sir?
I have very, very large. I have very, very large feet.
Large feet.
Yeah.
You got some anchors.
I got some anchors. Yeah.
You got some anchors.
I got some ski boats.
Okay. Well then, let's see. We'll meet you probably down at the Muskegon Eagles. That's on Western Avenue, by the Heritage Park.
Okay.
Oh, and also, sir, we've also booked you. We're doing a show there afterward.
Okay.
When you get down in the parade, you're going to have you do 20 minutes of the soft shoe dancing and deaf repartee patter.
Okay.
You can do that.
And I can do it with I got to do it with the Van Organ?
And then the Van Organ, yes.
Okay. Out of curiosity, since it's such a long way, and I'm not usually used to walking that far, can I possibly rent a wheelbarrow or
a wheelbarrow?
Yeah. Is that a possibility?
Oh, hey, sir, this is guts parading. You get right out there, and you come right down Western Avenue.
Got to give my blood. I got to walk for miles.
Yeah, well, it's good for your soul. It's good. And then, of course, at the other end, you get to Heritage Park. There's some good friends in Muskegon have this rest and relaxation tent.
Okay.
We get you out of the hot sun.
Uh-huh.
And get some cooling liquids into you.
Oh, okay.
That'll do it, and then we'll buy you.
In the beverage tent.
Yeah, wait, the entertainment tent.
Oh, okay. All right.
And so we're really looking forward to this, Oscar. And remember, nobody in the Scalpel Clown Band ever finishes last.
One more time on that one?
Nobody in the Scalpel Clown Band ever finishes last.
Oh, okay.
So you've got to hold your own, and with the Van Orton, and that in the beverage tent.
Okay.
You can do that.
In the beverage tent, I think I'll be okay, but with the Van Orton, I'm not sure.
Remember, Sheriff Carter will be watching you.
Okay. I know Sheriff.
All right, sir.
All right, thank you very much, George.
Well, and have yourself a good day the rest of the way, and tell the good people of Muskegon that the Scalpel Clown Band, starring the one and only, I heard somebody say thank God in the background there, Oscar Osbo, right?
I guess. I'll be there.
All right, we'll see you, Oscar.
And all. Thank you, George.
Have a good time till then.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
He did the right thing in turning himself in. So that's not too often you'll find someone do that. And
but what is it? Why is it a penalty to have 15 clubs? I don't.
Well, because you can use a lot of extra. It's just one extra weapon in your bag. I mean, if you give pros an extra club, you'll see scores drop because they can have like an extra wedge.
Or those magical balls or something. Yeah.
No. It's like a lot of pros will carry 2 or 3 wedges and they put a different spin on the ball.
Okay. All right.
Listen to Press Box.
I'm not
come springtime,
but I'm not a golfer.
We're gonna have some golf pros on. So.
Well, because I mean I would have been a golfer, but I play miniature golf and I want to kill people, so I figured I better not. It's too stressful for me.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That one story that we were talking about, or they were talking about, I guess the Osgood Files. What was it? David Nicholas had a snowball's chance in heck when he battled bureaucrats over his backyard igloo. The Columbus, Ohio man built the igloo for his daughter, Rachel, using a homemade snowmaker machine and 6,000 gallons of water. The Columbus Department of Development told the family and the newly made mound of snow would not be allowed. But that was before the city building. Anyway, but it amazed me because here's all this water, all this snow to build this igloo for his. It doesn't say in here, but I think with the Osgood Files said his daughter was like 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, why would you want to put that much snow over a 4-year-old girl? To me, I don't care whether it's safe or not. I wouldn't want to take the chance. I don't know if it was. Anyway, he wouldn't battle City Hall over it, but he thought it was safe for his daughter. But I don't know. 4 years old. Would you put a 4-year-old? Would you put your daughter in a 1,000 pounds of snow over
I built? No.
Yeah, exactly.
See,
there you go.
I was going to mention.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Just because I know if I built something like that, it wouldn't.
Yeah. If I build it, I know. Absolutely not. But no, I
it
don't
will
know.
collapse.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. I just thought it was kind of a silly story because why would you put 4,000 pounds of snow over a 4-year-old?
The silly part to me is that the city says that he couldn't do it because he had to have zoning approval and
building.
Bureaucratic nonsense.
Well,
I mean, actually, that's redundancy, bureaucrat and nonsense. But
it says that you build it without plans, permits, or inspections.
Yeah.
What was he going to put lights in the thing or what?
I guess. Yeah. Wonder how he get his electrical code
Yeah,
up.
I was just going to ask you. It's a darn snow fort for Pete's sake.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I built snow forts in the backyard when I was a kid, but I mean, it wasn't 4,000 pounds of snow over my head. That was just a couple, ice blocks and stuff like that. I mean, that's probably what happened when it collapsed on me. But anyway, I just thought it was kind of silly.
Kids just can't have fun anymore, can they?
Well, I don't know, 4,000 pounds of snow or ice or whatever.
I agree that that's probably a bit much, but I can't understand what would possess a father to do that.
Really? Poor Rachel. What is he going to build for in the summertime? I kind of wonder about that.
A tree fort if they probably won't let them though.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
put her up more than 6 feet in the air or something. She might fall.
Well,
and hurt herself.
in order to build a treehouse, you probably have to file an environmental impact statement.
Yeah.
because, you know.
Yeah. You're probably right. You're probably right.
I mean, you're damaging a tree.
I was just going to say that. That's my air you're taking away from me with that tree, darn
it. We've got, let's see, we've got more Crim coming up. Also, Denise Mowry now is going to be doing an entertainment minute for us every day.
Ooh.
And it's going to be wonderful. Yeah, it's going to be special. And, of course, like we were saying before, we're going to be doing, of course, this doesn't include Scott. And he knows
Nothing ever includes Scott.
Well, just this one thing. We're going to be doing the movie review. If you want to,
no.
If you really want to,
no.
maybe we can get you involved in it.
No.
But anyway, movie review on Mondays, and we'll be giving away Cinema 12 tickets and a Finley's gift certificate. Plus, we'll be talking from the gentleman from Lokes Theater, and he'll be discussing some of the movies that'll be coming up. We'll talk about the movies over the weekend. It'll be a movie extravaganza on Mondays.
Not with me. I'm emotionally ruined.
We all feel sorry for you too. Really, we do. Okay, coming up next, Mort Crim, News Radio 850. And coming your way, we talked to somebody. Let's see, over in Muskegon Heights, they're having the festival in the park, and that's going on today through Sunday. It started yesterday, I guess. Music, dance, basketball tournament, and all kinds of stuff happening over there. You gonna hit it?
I didn't. Sure.
Yeah, sure, right.
I'll drive by it and check it out. I'm into amusement parks.
Yeah, well, it's right down Broadway, and supposedly there's going to be a parade there. And see, I'm going to be dressing as a clown, I guess.
Oh, so you're your normal everyday guy.
Yeah,
huh?
Basically, yeah. See, I have to interview from a gentleman who's in the clown band, and and so I got to see if I have what it takes to be a clown. What do you think?
Oh, hands down, you got it.
But see, I have to interview I talk to some of these clowns to see how to dress, but everybody keeps telling me just to go the way I am.
Yeah. Don't even bother brushing your hair, Oscar. You'll do great.
Thanks,
We're
Deborah.
behind you 100%.
Yeah, see, when they said that, I guess they just figured I just naturally fit that category. Oh, well. Anyway, Sports Roundup coming your way, and we'll be talking to Jeanette, and she's over there at the Muskegon Heights Festival in the park. At Soft Rock 95.3 News Radio 850. And Deborah, I have to apologize. I didn't mean to say it last just a little while ago that you were a lush and you went to every beer tent. Okay. But isn't it amazing though? Have you in Ohio when you lived in Ohio?
Oh, nothing. There are not beer tents in Ohio.
I know.
Only in Muskegon, Michigan.
That I know of.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean bars close down when beer tents are in town.
I don't blame them.
It's amazing, a phenomenon around here. I don't know what it is about beer tents in Muskegon.
Well, when I moved here, I told people. Well, they asked, "What is Muskegon known for?" And I had to tell them.
Beer
people
tents.
who play.
People who play?
Yeah, with their beer tents or in their beer tents.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you get entertainment, you get beer tents, you have a party.
Mm-hmm. Especially during the summer here.
Yeah. I just don't. I mean, you figure you put a beer tent up in a bowling alley parking lot, you put it up at another parking lot over here. You find a parking lot, you got a beer tent. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't quite understand the beer tent philosophy in Muskegon. But anyway.
Who needs a college party? You've got a beer tent here in
That's
Muskegon.
right. Because you and I both come from different areas of. Well, I come from a different area of Michigan, and I still don't remember. And let's see, I've been in Traverse City, I've been in Hastings, been in Mount Clemens, been all around that area.
Oh, they're kicking you out of each and every city.
They do, yes, they do. After a few years, they kick me out. But anyway, I don't remember any beer tents. I just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I do remember beer tents, but not like we have them in Muskegon.
Yeah. Here, beer tent, McDonald's, you know.
It's a chain. It's a franchise in the summertime. Okay, anyway, I don't know. But and of course you don't go to any of them, just like I don't. And
of course
not.
I'm the chick popping a keg.
That's right. Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and a high right around 70. Right now we have 63. And Deborah?
Yes?
I have my super glue.
Oh. And what are you going to do with it?
Well, Sherry Campbell brought this in because I asked her for it because the other day, you remember,
okay.
I got to share this story because you and I pretty much fit into this one. Okay, I was answering the phone.
Oh.
Somebody called me on the phone.
Yeah.
I went to answer my phone, and this phone is usually super glued down, but it broke loose. And it fell on the board, started a song, or turned off one of my songs, that's what it was, turned off a song.
Uh-huh.
And I answered the phone, and it was you saying, "Let me out of the newsroom." My door handle fell off.
I was stuck. I was locked in.
So the phone fell apart, the door was falling apart. Hey, but we have our super glue now. We're okay.
You're going to fix my door handle, too?
Yeah, I'll fix the door handle. We'll glue it together. Everything will be glued here. My fingers, everything. Okay? I will not be able to leave my spot. But Sherry Kim...
Don't call me so I don't have to unsuper glue you off of the board.
Oh, okay, there you go. Sherry Kimball's in here, and I'm going to talk to her too about with movie review, because you and I saw Congo, and the papers from, I think it was the Free Press. They kind of bashed it. And
did Sherry see it too?
No, but her and I saw last week. We saw the movie
Bridges of
Madison County.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Chronicle, there was like a big write-up here about how wonderful this movie was.
You know, I heard a lot of good reviews on that too. Many of them.
So I guess, well, I don't know. I say, I'll talk to Sherry Kimball about this and see what she thinks about these reviews, and then you and I will talk about Congo, and we'll
it's
see
just your opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I know we're not going to make or break Congo because we couldn't even find a seat.
True.
It doesn't matter what we say about it. We can just bash it to pieces if we wanted to, which I don't think I won't.
It would fit the movie.
Huh?
It would fit the movie.
Okay. All right. Okay. So anyway, we talking about that a little bit after 9, and I'll be using my super glue. But first, I'll be talking to Cindy Jones from the Frauenthal coming up next. 63.
Oscar.
Yeah. Yes.
Is it raining out now?
Is it raining out now?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Just started raining.
Did it really?
Why don't you open up your window there, Oscar?
Do I have to? Oh, sure. Now I have 2 women to pick on me today. Good,
it's going to be wonderful.
Okay.
The best part of life, isn't it?
Good. We could just kind of kick him right out of here and take over.
Oh, no.
See ya.
Bye.
The reason I brought you here is now I'm starting to wonder. But anyway, as far as movie review, you did movie review with me last week.
Yeah.
Sherry Kimball.
Yes, I did.
Okay. And the movie that we saw was The Bridges of Madison County. And we told Deborah not to see this movie. Right, Deborah? Remember the review we gave on this thing?
It was pretty poor.
Yeah. Neither one of us liked it.
But you were honest about it.
Yeah, well, it was 2.5 hours of Clint Eastwood and Meryl Streep trying to be sexy with love scenes with a PG-13 movie.
Was it PG-13?
Yeah.
What do you think it should have been?
It should have been PG-13.
Yeah,
I mean, you
didn't
see anything. I mean, not that you would want to anyway. It's just, it was just.
The review I heard said that Clint Eastwood was real vulnerable. It's about as far as you'd put it.
There's only and the Chronicle here, it has a big ad. I'm sure that Cinema 12 put out, which is fine. I'm not trying to knock either one. I'm just saying that it says to say.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Yeah, I thought so, because I mean, it was just cute stuff that she said. She wasn't supposed to, carry on a major conversation with him. I mean,
right.
She said her name. She said she loved him. She said all the proper stuff, What do you want her to say?
That's another thing in the book. She had more communication with the other apes. That might have been only more detail given there.
Okay.
And her conversation was more detailed, and it was nice.
She did carry on a conversation with the apes.
Yeah, she did. In the book, the only difference they had, she went and talked to the gorillas and came back and said "stupid gorillas."
Oh, okay.
Because they didn't know her language.
Right. Okay.
It was cute.
So anyway, we gave it pretty much
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Applause.
Okay, so I was supposed to do the drum roll first, but hey, I already blew that. You want to say anything else? You want to ask us any questions? You're just sitting there being quiet? You're sleeping?
No, I'm being quiet today.
Sure. Okay, so
just wait till Monday.
We'll give it applause. But a good family movie, except for like a couple of eyeball scenes and a few words that weren't necessary. All right, that's enough.
In the book, it was more significant.
Okay. It was what?
The eyeballs.
Oh, okay. They were like...
They learned to crush skulls the way they learned to crush coconuts.
Oh.
So that's why they killed that way.
I see. Okay, here's the trivia for the Cinema 12 tickets and the Finley's gift certificate.
What's the music?
This is it. Where is this from? What movie is this from?
I know. Can I win?
No, you can't win.
Oh, darn.
This is your CD.
I know.
You can't win.
Want to give a hint?
798-2222. Do you know what it is?
Uh-huh.
Okay, give a hint.
No, you give a hint.
You want me to give a hint?
Yeah.
I thought you had a hint.
No, I don't have one.
Okay. Well, I should say it was supposed to be kind of comparable to Crimson Tide. No? Was that a hint or not?
It's a hint.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. You were enjoying it.
Yeah.
I have a winner,
Okay.
I think. Okay. You're on the air. What do you think it was? Hold on a second. Do it one more time.
Hunt for Red October.
Okay. That was it. Hunt for Red October. You won the Cinema 12 tickets and the Finley's gift certificates.
Great.
Are you excited?
You bet.
I can tell.
It's early.
It's early. This is true. This is true. So what gave it away? Was it just the thing?
I've seen it, but then when you said that, that tipped it off.
Oh, okay. My tip-off did it, Deb.
You bet.
There you go.
Okay. Well, thanks. Hold on, and I'll get all the information down, okay?
Great. Thank you.
All right, so there we go. We gave that away. We gave our movie review. As far as that goes, it was decent, right?
Definitely
I think
decent.
so. Better than the one that Sherry Kimball and I gave last week on
it
the
wasn't
bridges of Madison County.
Right. It wasn't as good as Jurassic Park, but I think it was comparable.
Yeah, that I never thought about that. It's true because that was kind of supposed to be a comparison to Jurassic Park, and it wasn't. You're right, as good as Jurassic Park, but it was entertaining.
Right.
Okay. All right. So that's our interview. That's what we say. That's what you can decide whether you want to go or not. It is Radio 850 Soft Rock 95.3, 63 degrees, and some sprinkles outside. Elton John and your song, Soft Rock 95.3, News Radio 850. It's about 9:30, and we're going to talk with Ed Weiss. Weese's, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
You only told me your name 15 different times, and we've been talking through the week, and I still pronounce it wrong. But okay. Anyway, you are there for the Muskegon Northside Lions Club Spring Fling.
Right.
Okay.
Out here at Mullally Park and out in beautiful Laketon Township.
Okay. Now, it was started, yesterday, right?
It started last evening.
Okay.
And with a food and beverage tent.
Of course, the beverage tent.
The infamous beverage tent, as you
That's
and
right.
Deborah were talking about this morning.
Yeah.
And we had a super good crowd. Everybody seemed to have a good time. We've got had the tennis courts jammed with people dancing, and everybody seemed to really enjoy themselves.
Who was playing yesterday?
We had a DJ, Tom Schalk from Quality Sound.
Oh, okay. All right.
And he had them rocking and a rolling.
Okay.
And right now, as we were talking about, Lions' world-famous pancake breakfast is going on until 11.
And I understand that one of our former DJs here used to deliver pancakes to him?
Yes, sir.
But you haven't, Deborah and I?
Well, I told you we will rectify that situation in September.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I just want to point that fact out so I put you on the spot. Exactly. So we'll get pancakes next time. Hey, I'm ready.
Hey, I'm from the government. I'm here to help you.
Okay.
But anyway, we also have a craft show going on that started at 9 o'clock and will run till 5. And then at 1 o'clock, from 1 to 4, we'll have free pony rides and a free moonwalk for the kids.
Okay.
And our food vendors, G&L Hot Dogs and US 31 Barbecue, Carmen's Cafe, Parker's Ribs, and Mr. Scrub's Pizza, will be operating this afternoon and through the evening.
Okay.
And, of course, we have the band Chaos is going to be playing starting at 7 o'clock tonight. And we have
the band is
products and Coca-Cola products. And
the band is
acres of parking and lighted and attended parking, so people don't have to walk 50 miles.
There you go.
And in case Mother Nature doesn't want to cooperate, we do have a nice big top for people to stay in and stay dry and meet with their friends and have a good time.
Is that the beverage tent?
Yes, sir. That's the beverage tent.
Now, have you lived in Muskegon all your life?
No, I came here in 1970.
Okay, well that's quite a few years. So, do you have do you understand why Muskegon is the beverage tent capital of the world?
I have no idea how the phenomenon started, but I'll tell you what, I'm darn glad we got it.
Okay.
I mean, it just sure beats the heck out of having everybody go someplace else.
Oh, really?
I mean, we have, honestly, Oscar, in both the events that I've been involved in, I know of people coming as far away as from Ludington, Grand Rapids, Big Rapids, just to come in for the activities, meet with old friends, usually people who were from Muskegon have gone away and come back because they know that's a place where they can meet old friends again.
I
think that's not all bad. If they're run properly, and 99% of them are, there should be no problems.
I think that's the reason too, right there. It's
a real social thing, like parties in the park or whatever. People go there for one really reason, and that I know of, and that's to meet friends and maybe you don't see them all week or a month or whatever.
Or the wintertime. So it's summertime. It's kind of like a way to break out and see the old friends you haven't seen for a while.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they'll see it's almost like cliques, little groups of people just
gathering.
And it's fantastic because they're all having fun.
Okay.
And there's nothing better than seeing people laugh and having a good time.
That's true.
And we in the Northside Lions are real proud of the fact that we give them the opportunity to do that. And in doing so, we make a little money for the projects that we use for our community.
All right, and the Lions Club is does do a lot of wonderful things, too.
Well, we sure try.
Okay.
With the support of stations like WKBZ and all the Northside businesses that have helped us along on this venture, it sure makes it a whole lot easier. As we say in Lions, it's great to be a Lion, and it makes it the easiest for us to say those kind of things, and easier for us to get out in the community and do those things that we have been charged to do.
Okay.
And I appreciate the time, Oscar.
And good success.
Oh, by the way, just in case people don't know, we're at Mullally Park,
okay.
Laketon Township. We're between River and Giles Road on Horton Road, approximately a mile and a half east of Whitehall Road. There are signs on the corner. There's a big arrow sign on the corner of Whitehall and Giles Road, and then when you get down to Horton Road, there's another arrow sign pointing right up the road.
Oh, so they got it made right there.
Well, they
just look for the big beverage tent.
Difficult to find.
Look for the big beverage tent.
Yes, and the big Coke bottle and the big Miller bottle.
Oh, you got those out there too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the big balloon bottles. Yeah, okay,
yes,
I've seen those before. Okay, now, so you want to run through one more time, though, before we go, everything that you have going on there right today?
Right now, we have the pancake breakfast that started at 8 o'clock and is running through 11. We have a craft show with excellent exhibitors that will be running from now until 5 p.m. At 1 o'clock, we'll have free pony rides and moonwalk. Performances by magician David Odette.
Okay.
We have some dancers exhibits this afternoon. And then starting at 7 o'clock tonight, there will be the band Chaos will be playing in the beverage tent. And then, of course, we have our food vendors, Parker's Ribs, US 31 Barbecue, Carmen's Cafe, G&L Hot Dogs, and Mr. Scribbs. As I said, we have Miller products, Coca-Cola, just about anything and everything people would want.
So you got it all.
And we've got, like I say, one thing is also we have acres of lighted and attended parking, so people should not feel uncomfortable in coming out.
And of course, all the money goes for a good cause too.
That's correct. All goes to Lions Charities.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ed.
Thank you, Oscar.
Appreciate
Have a good
it.
day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And we're talking with Mickey Hoffman.
Yes.
Okay, and you're part of the Nude Recreation Weekend.
Right. We are the co-sponsor for Nude Recreation Week, which was founded 20 years ago by Lee Baxendale, who's also the author of The World Guide to Nude Beaches and Recreation.
Ooh, how do I get that guide?
Well, you give me your address, and I'll send you some information on it.
Really?
We're getting a new one now. It'll be in our office next week, Thursday, brand new one.
So I can't just come there just to the beach with fully clothed. I have to take my clothes off if I go to these beaches.
No,
right?
they're all clothing optional. All our activities are clothing optional. If you don't feel comfortable, which I can assure you, if you're on the beach and you have your clothes on, you won't feel comfortable. You'll want to take your clothes off.
Okay. Well, you haven't seen me with my clothes off, but okay, that's okay.
Doesn't make any difference.
All
We
right.
have all shapes and sizes.
All right. Now, how long have you been part of this organization?
I've worked here for 10 years and been a part of it for all of those 10 years. I just lucked into the job.
So your body didn't fit the criteria, so to speak, then, is what you're saying.
We don't have a criteria, but I just had never even thought about it or heard about it, and I was born and raised real close to Oshkosh here, and I didn't know that the Nature Society even existed.
Really?
So I just happened upon it through some friends, and I've been
Oh,
here
so you didn't just like walk into a beach and see all these nude people and say,
No.
"Hey, this is for me."
No, I went on a cruise, and it was nude.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a nude cruise.
A nude cruise.
So this is pretty widespread then, right?
It's international. You know, the Europeans, this is their lifestyle. So
Right.
it's part of the reason why our tourist trade is falling is because they're closing nude beaches, and Europeans don't have to come here. They can go other places.
Right.
So it's too bad.
You know, I remember when I was a kid, I saw my very first nude beach in Florida, and I always wanted to be part of that, but it was kind of like one of those things where they said, "No, you're not supposed to do that." So what do you tell people when they say, I'm not sure if I could do that?
I think they ought to try it. I think they should go to a beach and at least give it a try. I think that everybody that does go to a beach and does go, I mean, I don't know too many people who haven't skinny dipped. In fact, we did a Gallup poll, and like 17% of the population has skinny dipped at one time or another.
I'm one of those parts. So,
yeah, well,
yeah.
See, there's a lot of people that have tried it, and
well, you know, most of the bathing suits on the beach these days, on a lot of the women and stuff, and even the guys, there's nothing there anyway, so
Right.
you might as well, you know.
That's right. It's much more comfortable having nothing on than having some of those swimming suits
Yeah,
on.
you know.
So yeah, it's a lifestyle. It's just, you know, people say, well, what do you do at a nude beach? It's like, well, what do you do at a closed beach? You
yeah.
do the same thing. You just do it without your suit on.
Okay. So that way, but doesn't that get, like, I mean, playing volleyball and stuff, couldn't that be, like, harmful? Or no?
Well, they wear knee pads.
Oh, okay. And these aren't exactly what I was talking about, but...
No, it's no different. Volleyball is one of our biggest sports. In fact, one of our clubs on the East Coast sponsors some Class A volleyball tournaments, so we do have some pretty serious volleyball players.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they actually pay attention to the ball and the whole bit, huh?
You bet. You bet.
Okay, see, now,
It's not a gawking sport.
Well, I don't know. I would have a hard time not doing a little gawking. I guess I'm just in the old school, I guess.
I think you'd surprise yourself.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So after a while, once you see everybody nude, after a while, you just kind of say, it's kind of natural.
Yeah, in fact, I'm a people watcher, and it's real strange because I don't normally notice that they don't have clothes on. That's hard to explain to somebody, but I really don't.
Yeah.
After you're there for a while and you're just looking at everybody, you're just looking to see what they're doing, not what they look like while they're doing it.
Okay, okay. I guess I'd have to do this for a while to be able to figure out if I could actually do that kind of thing.
You bet.
Okay, well, you know, I've talked to a lady, Marge Davis, a while back about birds, and I'm hooked on birds.
Uh-huh.
So maybe I should try this and see if I get hooked on nudity. What do you think?
Well, I think you ought to. It's you know, my boss likes to say it's as American as apple pie. I don't know about that, but
yeah.
It's just a nice lifestyle. It's we have families that go to the beaches, and this weekend is going to be a real big weekend for us. We'll have volleyball tournaments on our beach here, and they're going to have some kids' games and some adults' games, and give out prizes and have a potluck dinner.
So it's like a big family thing then.
You bet. You bet. Everybody's
in
family.
the nude. Okay.
In the nude.
Now, okay, tell me where this is at, and how they, if they need to get a hold of you, what can they do to get a hold of you to get signed up for this, or whatever they have to do?
Okay, well, it's at all nude beaches and nude resorts across the country are having Nude Recreation Weekend. But if you want further information about the Naturist Society or our events, they can call us here in Oshkosh. It's 414-231-9950. And if they're visiting in Oshkosh, they can stop in because we have the Skinny Dipper shop right on Main Street.
The Skinny Dipper shop?
You betcha.
Okay. Does you have to go, when you go in the Skinny Dipper shop, you have to take your clothes off or what?
No, we've only had one person do that, but we're right on Main Street, so they have to keep their clothes on.
Oh, okay.
But we sell all those accessories that the well-undressed naturist needs.
Like what?
Well, they have to have a towel to sit on. That's part of our etiquette.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And we have wrist wallets and fanny packs and T-shirts for the times when they ought to be out of the sun, and sweatshirts, and just different things.
So clothes.
Well, sure, because it gets kind of chilly at night.
Okay, yeah, I can understand that. Yeah,
we also tell our people, to stay out of the sun between the hours of 10 and 2.
Right.
And if they can't, then they either wear the suntan lotion that we have produced or put on T-shirts.
Okay, now the suntan lotion. This is good against the sun, or?
Yeah, we have it specially made for us actually by a laboratory in Texas, and it's called Safe and Natural.
Okay, so you can put it on everywhere, is what you're saying.
Everywhere, you bet.
Okay, this is very interesting.
Well,
so when do you have? How often do you have these get-together? I mean, it's been going on since the 3rd, and it's going on through the weekend.
Oh yeah, this is just this one week, but our beaches are open all the time.